coming to you from RSCA Park. This is the round 7 match between St Kilda and Geelong. One side has clearly been playing much better footy than the other. But is there truly a gulf in class between these sides?
The skipper leads his team out onto the field.
Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Good to be here, Hutto. I like the Saints. Yes, that's right. I think a big upset is on today. These sides are not as far apart as the ladder suggests. And I just have a funny feeling about this one.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. We're ready for a start. Marshall wins the first tap. Sinclair, McRae, he's been accosted, attracted a crowd. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Close has an opportunity to give them an early lead.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
They should have been off to the perfect start, but already we've seen a glimpse of their potency.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Burns. And they're out of trouble. Dempsey wins it back. Great mark. Just has to hit a target. Punched away. Webster. That's skillful. Windhager with a chance to run. Steele pushes into space and receives the footy. Searching kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Steele couldn't get a disposal. They've given it back. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Thumped away. King crunching tackle. The umpire says he had no prior. Conway palms it down. Smith, Atkins. Centre square, loose ball. Mannar sends them inside 50 again. Webster tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Is that the first goal of the match? We'll wait on the goal umpire, one behind.
You shouldn't be missing that at this level.
Sinclair heads wide with the kick in. Quality delivery by foot. Wilkie in the clear.
Looking to hit up the short option.
King all on his own. Webster, Wilkie does well under pressure. Conway with the big fist. Bennett, the Cats have won it back. Clean pickup. Blitzarves takes the hand pass.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. That's a great tackle, and it's been rewarded.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Humphreys has found some space. Ignoring the corridor for now. Sharman intercepts on centre wing. What's he got on offer? Windhager. They need a mark. Good disciplined defence. Caminiti with an opportunity. Sharman. He'll back himself here. What can he do? He can kick an amazing goal.
That was a fantastic passage of play, and it got the reward it deserved.
The Saints on the board first. Marshall showing his skills. McRae knew the tackle was coming. Kicks to space. Holmes. Can he hit a target? The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. He's generally a good kick. Wanganeen Malira on a lead. Doesn't often waste it. Blitzarves couldn't mark. McRae runs onto it. Hacking it forward. Sharman closed him down. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Marshall punches it out of the ruck. Wood, McRae. He's made a hot start to this match. Guthrie normally delivers. Smith! That one was always his. Can he find a teammate? Henry takes it at centre half-back. Good-looking kick. Marshall is cool under pressure. Spills out in the tackle. De Koning making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. O'Sullivan, he's besieged. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Punch clear. Steele. Bennett reads the play so well. He's made a bright start. Cameron got to the right position and hung on. Stewart works hard to present. Bennett marks on centre wing. Good vision there. The Cats can build something here. Gets his kick despite the heat. Henry outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
He's given it a tug and missed.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Sinclair tasked with the kick in.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
Henry makes good contact. Burns. The Cats have denied them the corridor. Smith collects the half volley. He's been busy so far. Atkins feeling the heat.
They're tackling with venom today.
Conway showing his skills. Bennett leading from the front. Windhager in the right spot. Sinclair, he's set upon. The umpire will have it.
2 rucks, please.
Marshall, the winner there. Steele, Atkins, didn't need to be asked twice. Bennett gets the kick away.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Wiltshire, solid tackle. Henry runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
The Cats have opened their account. Conway gets his hand to it. Bennett, that was almost handed to him. Throws it on the boot. De Koning saves the day. Clever kick. O'Sullivan with a chance to relieve the pressure. What can they generate? The Cats are out of trouble. Handball off was good.
That's a shank.
Missed the target by a long way.
Kicks inside the forward 50. Jones can line up and potentially give them the lead.
Are we going to see lead change number 4?
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch him if they keep giving him that sort of space.
They've set up well for the kick in.
Good work rate. Can they get something going?
Wanganeen Malira takes an excellent grab.
Straight in front, should not miss.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
He's going about it with the sort of confidence that suggests he could be in for a big game today.
Goal for goal early. The big men fly. Smith.
He's suddenly a popular man. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Conway wins it. Bennett. Smith. He's got support. This is promising.
A few players stop, but advantage has been paid.
Kicking for his first. Never looked like being a goal.
Taking no chances there.
I reckon the ump thought about it.
Looking for a quick transition.
Stocker can keep it moving. Good kick. Wilkie has charged into space. Little one to half-back. King makes position. What's he got on offer? Slowing it down. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. That's poor play. Guthrie appreciates that delivery.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Guthrie, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
So they've got a couple now and they're looking dangerous. Conway wins it. Smith can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Sinclair, Marshall, Wood farms it out. McRae kicks it very strongly, but he hasn't got it on line. Hits a behind.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
De Koning, that's good work rate. The Cats look sharp early. Cameron has got loose. Takes the logical option. Humphreys, conservative kick. What can they muster from the back half? Well played. That's skillful. This is good ball movement. The Saints guarding the corridor. Mullen, dangerous to leave on his own. Bowes, it's a tough game.
He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle.
Conway with a deft tap. Bennett. Jones in the right spot at the right time.
That's commitment to the cause.
We've got another stoppage. Good ruck work. Bennett under pressure. Poor hands there. Can they find a late goal? He's hit up the lead. Takes the short option. Hill.
The Saints with a late chance.
Big kick required. It's not a bad effort. He's got the distance comfortably, but he's off target.
There's a fine line sometimes between backing yourself and being selfish.
1 quarter down. It's been entertaining so far, and there's little in it on the scoreboard.
Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
There's not a lot to separate the teams, either on the scoreboard or on the stat sheet. Disposals, clearances and inside 50s are all fairly even. If the match continues like this, it'll be engrossing, but I can't help but feel that someone will break it open at some point. I'm just not sure who.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Conway has got on top. Dempsey got to get it forward now. Henry all alone in the centre square. Going for territory. Wilkie doing what he does best. Look at him go. Guthrie heads them off at the pass. Cameron can just about go all the way.
For a little breathing space.
It's a thumping kick, but it's off target, the minor score.
The margin could certainly have been greater. They've been really wasteful.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Howard marks in the back pocket. Killer! He's taken a beauty. Good hands. Howard normally delivers. Thumped away. Burns. He's run into trouble. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Conway palms it down. O'Connor, he's right on his distance. It'll be a close thing. Defence 101 there. Keeler, danger averted, frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Looking for a quick transition.
Howard in the clear. Lowers the eyes. The Saints under great pressure.
No way through there, and they'll reset.
Conway has had his measure today. Bennett goes goalward, and he's off target.
They'll be lucky if they get away with this. They've kicked very poorly at goal.
He's off. He's everywhere at the moment. Howard, all on his own. Hill pushes into space and receives the footy. Probing ball. Keeler on a lead. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Steele works hard to present. Wanganeen Malira marks on centre wing. What's he got on offer? gives it everything. O'Sullivan.
Continues to be a thorn in their side.
He's generally a good kick. Quality delivery by foot. Holmes has found some space. Guthrie with a little bit of time. O'Sullivan.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that.
They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Conway with a deft tap. Dempsey. Smith under pressure. Holmes has a vice-like grip. They're moving the footy well here. Good-looking kick. Close. Has found some space. The defence has fallen down. Bowes! That's a big play.
You've got to be switched on to your opposition's ball movement much better than that. It was all too easy.
Critical contest coming up.
Cameron, red at best, but it'll be put on a tough angle.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
Kicking for his first.
He lost his radar there.
They'll have to forgive him for that. He's a long way in credit.
Manages to find a teammate. Sinclair working hard and being rewarded. The kick is precise. The Cats forcing them out wide. Honours the lead. Wanganeen Malira doesn't often waste it. King, terrific tackle.
He's drawn a crowd. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
That's careless kicking.
Can he hit a target? Blitzars wins it back. Great mark. Clever kick. O'Sullivan with a chance to run. Blitzars hasn't seen a lot of it. Cameron on centre wing is marked. He's got an option in the centre square. It's come unstuck. Careful ball movement. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Howard. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. He's given it a tug and missed.
They're playing well. It's just not translating on the scoreboard at the moment.
Trying to catch them out.
O'Sullivan with a chance to relieve the pressure. O'Connor presents in space. Bowes. He ran into a brick wall.
It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle.
The umpire whistles for a ball up. Rucks go at it. Wood. McRae. Marshall. That's an aggressive handball. Steele. Close. Gets there first.
That one was not open to interpretation.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
De Koning
with another spoil.
Throw in deep in the pocket.
Both defences are holding up well. Goals haven't been easy to come by.
Conway wins the hit out. Smith.
And finally over the line.
There might have just been a little bit of panic there. It was a nervous moment.
Looking for a quick transition.
Good thinking and good execution too. Takes the safe option. That's well played. The Cats are out of trouble. Can he impose himself on the match? No one can mark. Close. He's set upon.
There might have been an argument for a free kick there.
Conway.
It's a masterclass in ruck work.
Smith. O'Connor in the right spot. Cameron working hard and presenting well. Picking their way through. Polkinghorn is in the clear and marks uncontested.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Cats are doing enough to keep their noses in front. Marshall slaps it out
like Batman and Robin.
He's besieged.
It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that.
Good ruck work. McRae. Wood. He put himself in the line of fire. Cameron, desperate to win it back. O'Connor. Conway. Pokes it into the pocket. This is great ball movement and should result in a goal.
Bread and butter, you'd think.
Bangs it through.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Cats having a good patch. The big men fly. Holmes, O'Connor. This is promising. Conway, Jones in the centre square. Wood,
Well-weighted kick.
King
Read it well and claims the mark.
crosses the paint. Punched away. De Koning throws it on the boot. Sharman picks off the pass.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
It's a deep kick. It'll be tossed in the pocket.
De Koning clears the area.
The Saints are fortunate the damage isn't worse because they're really struggling at the source.
Marshall with a deft tap. Wood, Stocker. They've worked it well.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
This will be a close thing, but close enough isn't good enough.
They're missing some opportunities and it could really come back to bite.
He's off. O'Sullivan can keep it moving. Can he find a teammate? De Koning. That one was always his. Humphreys. The Cats look well drilled. Good work rate. Ignoring the corridor for now. They've opened them up here. Henry wins the contest hands down. Close. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Stocker might go for a run. Windhager. Jones gets his kick despite the heat. Clark with a big fist. Steele.
When one tackle just won't do. They're tackling with venom today.
Good ruck work. Wood. McRae just had to get it out. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? Goes long. That's a strong mark. He will surely make this count.
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
The Saints really need to respond now. Marshall wins it out of the centre. McRae, Wood, who can run onto this and pump it forward? Hill.
He's been accosted. It's not a fair fight.
We'll have a ball up as we approach half-time. Marshall gets his hand to it. Steele gathers. Wood.
Can they make some inroads here? Yes, they can. That's good footy.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Both sides have had their moments, and we're delicately poised as we near half-time. Conway wins the hit out. Bennett, they've put themselves under pressure. Hill marks. Will he go the bomb? Penetrating ball. It's a bad mistake. That's skillful.
We've hit the long break and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance.
Time to check in with Gary.
The Saints are having a go, but they just can't get any fluency with their ball movement. They've been stagnant and predictable, and it's made for a difficult day for their forwards. I think their fans would welcome a change in strategy. You might as well lose by 10 goals as 10 points.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Smith. Holmes. He's wrapped up.
You asked for it, you got it.
And we will do it all again. Conway palms it down. Bennett, Clark, they're going hammer and tong. O'Connor, was that a throw? Just shoveled it out. Sinclair.
I've liked his game today.
That's a bit of a gift. He might have thought about the corridor. Manor manages to get off a handball. Guthrie. Good disciplined defence. He's caught.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Conway has rucked tirelessly. Smith. Cameron delivers it inside 50. Defence 101 there. Henry couldn't burst through. Doesn't often waste it. Sinclair. That's good work rate. Searching kick. Marshall
In the clear on centre wing.
He's been quiet. McRae works hard to present. Looking for two in a row.
Caminiti
Uses the body well.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
looking for a quick transition.
De Koning marks in the back pocket. Keeps it low. Manor. His field kicking is normally first rate. Humphreys, all on his own. He's generally a good kick. Conway has found some space.
What's he got on offer?
Takes the short option. Henry working hard and being rewarded. Honours the lead. Does well under pressure. Clark got to the right position and hung on. Cameron can go back and shoot at goal. Just needs an accurate kick now.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
You have to show him more respect than that, or he'll hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Cats on the board first after halftime. Marshall punches it out of the ruck. Wood onto it in a flash. How will the umpire see this? They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Conway got his palm to it. Atkins. Henry has it within range.
To finish off the good work.
Touch and go. It's go.
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
The Cats are threatening to run away with it now. This has been impressive. Conway has had his measure today. They have a good understanding, those two. Atkins. Conway couldn't complete the mark. That's poor play. Henry, great body work. The Cats are playing like winners. Steele had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Conservative kick. Howard pushes into space and receives the footy. Chips to halfback. The Saints are out of trouble. Taking time to assess the options. And they're away. That's a good option, and this looks promising. They've got to get a wriggle on. They're moving the footy well here. Hall, clever kick. Wood, dangerous to leave on his own. King. O'Sullivan tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
The umpire will have it. Conway, the winner there. O'Connor, what a work ethic he has. Bowes, normally delivers. You can't afford to do that too often. Stocker.
Run down, great chase.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did.
They can smell victory. Close.
On centre wingers marked.
Going for territory. Cameron, too big, too strong, too good.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
The Cats have kicked the past three and they're looking formidable. Marshall showing his skills. McRae, he's everywhere at the moment. Henry runs onto it. Mullen. Anyone's ball. Keeler gets there first. Can he hit a target? That's well played. They'll take the patient approach. They might be caught out on the turnover. The Cats can smell blood. Mullen has worked hard to present. Good penetration on the kick. Henry has got loose.
That was an excellent passage of play to set up what should be an easy goal.
It's banana time, and he does it easily.
If this league grows any bigger, we might see some heads start to drop.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Marshall showing his skills. They need a spark. Windhager. Steele.
He hasn't kicked a goal yet. Does he get one here? No, it bounces off the post.
I wonder whether there's a lack of confidence in the big forwards to take a contested grab. Hence the difficult shot seemed like a better option.
Looking for a quick transition.
The kick is precise. The Cats having a great patch. Slick hands. Humphreys.
That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Snaps at goal, but it's off target.
Those sorts of shots just have to be goals when you're trying to come from behind.
Guthrie with the footy.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
Good work rate. The Cats are red hot at the moment. Bowes makes position. Probing ball. Guthrie can keep it moving.
The Saints
are chasing tail. Close. Marks on centre wing. Henry on a lead. What's he got on offer?
They've found the magic formula.
Sharman clears the area. King will keep coming.
A little bit of confusion, but advantage has been paid. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out.
Conway, the winner there. McRae, they desperately need a goal. Stewart spoils. King,
he hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
Did they ever need that? Now to rest back the momentum.
The Saints
have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. Conway looking for territory. O'Connor, Clark, got to get rid of it. Gets the kick away. Henry is hard to beat one-on-one. O'Connor. Keeler, ever reliable.
No easy exit. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
You've got to be quicker than that to put the icing on the cake.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
Well, I had him kicking it out in the full from there, so not a bad result.
Sinclair tasked with the kick in. Webster in the clear. Hall presents in space. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Collard made that kick look good. Tries a safe ball. The Cats with an opportunity now. Can anyone get to the drop zone? He's missed.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
Back into play. Quality delivery by foot. Collard with a chance to relieve the pressure. Picking their way through. Good thinking and good execution too. This is more positive. Manages to find a teammate. He doesn't waste many. Polkinghorn says thank you very much. Mullen loves the hard stuff. Couldn't keep it in. It'll be tossed back.
The Cats have had a lot more ball and it's translating on the scoreboard.
Marshall got his palm to it. McRae, can he be the fire starter? King! That one was always his. Another goal and they'll believe. The runner will be out in a minute. He hasn't been himself today. Stewart with a chance to run. Doesn't often waste it. Stocker hunting the footy. Collard. McRae had his name written all over it.
To inject some life into this contest.
That won't be a goal, and it might not even score. It's gone out on the full.
The Cats were looking good at half-time, and they're looking even better now. This one is theirs for the taking.
Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Cats are smashing them in both contested and uncontested possessions, and there's no doubt their appetite for the contest has been far greater. When they get both their inside and outside games going at once, they are a force to be reckoned with. They're balanced, potent and hungry.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
No slow starts, no second guessing. Trust in each other, trust in the game plan, and back yourself at every contest. Let's go. Come on.
Conway wins it out of the centre.
It's not a fair fight. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up.
Marshall with a deft tap. Wood read it well. Windhager turned over. Met solidly.
The Saints have had a real go today. They've just lacked finesse and polish.
The two big men do battle. Kicks to space.
That's commitment to the cause.
Feeling the heat. The pressure is intense. We'll have yet another stoppage. Who can get the clearance? Windhager.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
Rinse and repeat. Conway
Has got on top.
Holmes. Cameron. Close.
Not on my watch, he says.
Henry.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that.
We'll have yet another stoppage.
The Saints would probably like to minimise stoppages and keep the ball in open play as much as they can because their clearance work isn't crash hot at the moment.
Sinclair. That's good work rate.
Well-weighted kick.
Burns. He just dropped it. An ill-directed hand pass. Not a lot of positives today. Blitzars.
We've seen that before.
King. Burns.
He's drawn a crowd. Stoppage coming up on the wing.
The two big men do battle. Windhager. McRae. Collard. Steele has a paddock in front of him. They're moving the footy quickly. Higgins outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Probably a case of too little too late, but this isn't beyond the realms of possibility.
The Cats.
By 24.
Conway with a deft tap.
Like Batman and Robin.
Clark.
You asked for it. You got it.
They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Windhager. Steele.
The Saints
Haven't thrown the towel in. Defence 101 there. Humphreys. Good tackle.
It'll be tossed in the pocket.
The Saints are not getting their hands on the ball anywhere near enough, so they need to turn that around if they're going to go on to win.
Marshall with a deft tap.
They really need this.
He's equal to the task.
You just wonder where this was earlier in the match. They're finishing very strongly indeed.
They're within striking distance, but they'll need to do a lot right from here. The big men fly. McRae. Steele takes the hand pass.
Drops the football.
Howard. Windhager lays it off. Hall in some space now. Crosses the paint. This is a hotly contested footy. Clever kick. Wilkie farms it out.
Wanganeen Malira.
He's wrapped up.
The Saints
Finishing strongly. They've given it back. Finally, they go inside 50.
The sprint is on.
Keeler is calm in a crisis. Goes long. Holmes takes an excellent grab. The defence is disorganised. That's great footy.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
They've set up well for the kick in.
Howard, all on his own.
The Saints might be about to start something.
Keeler has charged into space. Chips to half-back. That's a good option, and this looks promising. It's been that kind of day for them. Normally delivers, bows. Dangerous to leave on his own. Careful ball movement.
Wanganeen Malira runs onto it.
Guthrie making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. And out it goes.
The Cats haven't nailed the door shut yet. They'd love the next goal.
Conway wins the tap. Wood,
He's been prolific.
Guthrie,
They must be sick of the sight of that.
Sinclair cannot be deterred.
Not a great kick. Hall read it best and will cut the margin.
Just about a certainty.
Has a ping. It won't be a goal.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
The Saints
We'll take a few positives from this, even if they don't get the points. Marshall wins the tap. McRae, Wood, Smith.
with a coat hanger has given away a free kick.
Can he hit a target? Collard absorbs the pressure. Wiltshire read that well. Probing ball. They could almost have raffled it. Goes back with the handball. Cameron. Good disciplined defence. O'Connor. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
They've had to work for it, but they look safe now.
The Cats.
Really needed that one to halt the charge.
The two big men do battle. Wood, Atkins affects the turnover. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Cameron.
Has been irrepressible. This might just snuff them out. He's missed. The tackle affected the kick.
A goal there would have almost shut the gate.
They've set up well for the kick in.
Howard makes position.
Collard pushes into space and receives the footy.
Little one to half back. It's a dreadful mistake. Approaching the 50.
A goal here will shut the door on them.
Don't tell me he's going to kick it from there. Oh, it looked good off the boot.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Looking for a quick transition.
Howard presents in space. Keeler. He's stopped in his tracks. What can they build here?
Bouncing ball.
Howard.
The Cats.
Would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. If they sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Conway.
Has probably got the points at this stage.
Smith. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Marshall palms it down. Wood.
He's been a shining light.
Bennett. Can he get a shot away? Smith. Marshall gets to it first. Wilkie.
He's been pinged for a deliberate rush behind, and the fans are furious.
I think a few people might have just switched the TV off after that decision.
If he kicks this, that's just about the game.
Through it goes.
Surely that's shut the gate on them.
The Saints
Are in danger of being run over. Marshall gets his hand to it. McRae. Sinclair. His field kicking is normally first rate. Windhager on a lead. What's he got on offer? Going for territory. Stewart wins it back. Great mark. Good kick. Looking for some quick ball movement. Doesn't often waste it. Guthrie has a vice-like grip.
The Saints
Are chasing tail. The Cats have winners everywhere. They've picked their way through. Keeler
will bail his team out again.
takes the safe option. Windhager working hard and being rewarded. Lowers the eyes. The kick is precise. And they're away.
The Saints moving the ball well.
Can he be the fire starter? Honours the lead. He's having a dirty day. Henry
With another spoil.
King displaying great endeavour. Steele might be just outside his range.
That might attract a pack.
Paul is hard to beat one-on-one.
Golden opportunity here.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
Should kick it. He does.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
The Saints will take plenty away from this, even without the win.
Marshall smashes it out of there. Smith, Atkins, Bennett, Clark, McRae.
One step ahead. Easy decision. The tackle was above the shoulders.
Good-looking kick. Stewart
With a chance now.
Bennett, Conway running in support. Clark, Howard saves the day.
I've liked his game today.
King has found some space. Neat little stab kick. They're moving the footy well here. King, that could come back to bite. They've turned it over.
He might have thought about the corridor.
Cameron works hard to present. Good work rate.
And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Conway looking for territory. Bennett, so influential today. Bombs it in. Thumped away.
Polkinghorn
Was committed to the contest.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
They're streaming towards the exits now.
Conway with the tap. Smith, Clark. He'll be sore in the morning.
It's not a fair fight.
They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle.
The Cats take the points once more, and you'd be hard-pressed to find a weakness. What stood out to you today, Huff?
The Saints held their own for much of the game without seriously threatening. They're not having a great season so far, but they can turn it around. They keep working hard and they manage to tidy up a few parts of their game. Onwards and upwards from here.
You get the feeling there'll be a lot said about this one. Thanks, Huff.
That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.